You are listening to the Disney Dream Girls, an unofficial Disney Theme Parks podcast, and this is show number 446, number 445 for Sunday, the 5th of March, 2023.
Where dreams begin.
Hello and welcome to this week's Disney Dream Girls. My name is Michelle Young, and together with my jolly good chum Jane Phipps, we are your guides to the place where dreams truly do begin. Hello there, Phipsy.
Hello there, Michelle. It's not that long ago since we were actually in each other's presences, isn't it?
We had a bit of a catch-up at the weekend.
We did. It was lovely seeing you actually in person and not just waffling on to you over the airways.
It was. I got hugs in real life, which was amazeballs. I got to have R2-D2 stare me out while I was sat on the sofa and welcomed into the world of the madness of 3D printing yet another DJ Rex type implement thingy. What's it?
Yes, exactly. Yes, there's always something going on in this household, from lightsabers and Jedi robes to 3D printing DJ Rex. That's the kind of the projects we have on go. I say we. Anybody that listens to this place knows that Jane uses the we term quite a lot. And when Jane says we, she actually means Simon.
So can I just say, Jen, you know at the weekend we were talking about an extension your neighbour was having? I've thought of an ideal extension you could have.
Oh, okay, go on.
So, from your living room, you're going to build out on your house and you're going to make your very own Ogre's Cantina with DJ Rex.
Well, that would be quite a good one, actually, wouldn't it? Because at the moment, I have R2-D2 sits on the right-hand side of my telly, and the plan is that DJ Rex is going to sit on the left-hand side of the aforementioned TV. So, yes, I never thought about that. An extension just for robots and droids.
And
who knows?
Alcoholic beverages.
We did actually talk about at one point, because R2-D2 does appear somewhere serving drinks. I can't remember where, Sam will kill me for not knowing. But we had talked about at one point, did we make R2-D2 into a drinks dispenser? But we decided against that. But Simon is hoping to make our DJ Rex actually play music and put a Bluetooth speaker in it, so it would actually be like a little sound system. So
there we go. We've got our own little Star Wars cantina going. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, the only thing is I'll have to charge when you come and visit. That's going to be the thing.
Do we have to make an ADR 60 days out?
Yeah, there's going to have to be like an entry cost, isn't there?
Oh my word. They don't charge you to go in the theme parks to the actual cantina, but the drinks are incredibly expensive.
They are. And can I just say, as we're recording this, I don't know if you've seen this today, Michelle, but Mando and Grogu are in the parks at Disney World. Don't know how long for. It might only be today, because as we record, it is Mando release day. Sam and I are rather excited, because not long after I've recorded this with you, we shall be sitting down to watch. We have The Bad Batch to watch, which is an amazing animation Star Wars. Everybody should watch that. It's really good. And then we're going to have first episode of Mando season 3. Very exciting.
Lovely evening ahead for you, darling.
Yeah.
So, about 3.5 minutes ago, we did an introduction, and I'm going to go through some news, and then that might sort of steer our conversation a little bit down a particular avenue. 4th of March, 1932, administrator and Disney legend Frank Wells was born in California. In September 1984, he joined the Disney Company as its president and chief operating officer. He served as the president of Walt Disney Company until his untimely death in 1994. He was an incredible leader and taken from us far, far too quickly.
Yeah, definitely. Very, very sad.
5th of March, 1983, the Journey into Imagination attraction, presented by Kodak, officially opened at Epcot's Future World. It was located in the Imagination Pavilion, and this ride featured Dreamfinder, the attraction's pilot, who teaches Figment, a small purple creature, to use his imagination. The ride featured the song One Little Spark, and that was composed by the Sherman Brothers. Over time, this attraction has been, well, some people would say massacred, some people would say redesigned, but call it what you like. I will say at the weekend, Jane very kindly shared some home movies about Figment, and I actually saw the original incarnation for the very first time, and I saw a lot of Jane wearing shorts.
Yeah, Jane wearing cycling shorts because it was the 1990s. Can I just point this out, listeners? It was a certain period of time where fashion was a certain thing, and I had very long hair as well.
And she wore a crop top to the parks without getting told off by Disney.
Yes, we did actually comment, didn't we, about my state of undress, which was rather peculiar.
I saw belly button.
You did indeed. However, I have to say, all kudos to Simon, because he would get the video camera out relentlessly whenever we went away, particularly going to Disney World, and particularly those early trips. I'm talking 91 was our very first, which is what the video we were watching on Saturday was from 1991. And he videoed everything. And so thankful that he did that, because obviously it captured moments in time. It captured moments in time for Simon and I, because it's pre-children, etc. But also to be able to then go, you know what, I think we've got that ride on video, and to be able to share that with you was just brilliant.
It was lovely, and I want to come back and see some more.
We have lots to share, Michelle.
I might be needing a drink from Ogre's Canteen.
Definitely, just to see you through it all. Definitely.
Absolutely.
And about 5 weeks as well.
Yeah. 7th of March 2016, Luigi's Rollicking Roadsters, a trackless dancing cars ride in Cars Land at Disney's California Adventure, officially opens to guests. Have you ridden it? I love it. So let us know your thoughts on this fun little old attraction.
Not one I've had a chance to experience, unfortunately.
I know. Well,
One day.
One day, Jane.
One day.
I'm going to share a secret now.
Oh, okay.
Today has been mega. As recording today, not only have I arranged the children I work with to be interviewed by the local news, I was interviewed by a reputable reporter for a very familiar local newspaper.
Ooh.
I did send him a picture of me dressed as Snow White because it's all about World Book Day. So we'll just see if that gets published. All crossed.
Oh, I will look forward to seeing that, Michelle.
Very exciting though. And as I say, World Book Day, our school will be celebrating going to visit the Alhambra Theatre in Bradford. And I'm seeing Lenny Henry.
I know, you were telling me all about this at the weekend. It's very cool, Michelle.
I'm so excited. I just don't know what to wear. Do I go as Snow White? Do I wear something outlandish because the kids are in the uniform? So I don't think it's fair to go as Snow White, but I might wear some colourful dungarees.
I think you need to wear something that might catch somebody's eye.
I.e. Lenny's eye, because he wants a selfie with me.
Of course, because that's going to happen, isn't it? Well, it will do. If I know Michelle, if she wants it to happen, it will happen.
Well, I did prime the organisers and say I'm a massive fan of Lenny's. I'd love to get my copy of his book signed.
Well, there you go then. I will look forward to a plethora of socials posted when it all happens.
You watch, I'll be sat as far away from the stage as possible and I won't even be able to see Lenny Henry, let alone the stage.
Well, you never know, Michelle. Never say never and all that. You know what? Sometimes these things have a way of working themselves out, and if it's meant to be, it will be.
Okay. So we have a new festival over at Walt Disney World. And it's opened as of recording. Flower and Garden 2023 has kicked off.
Yay.
So we're going to play a quick game of yay or nay on the merchandise.
Okie dokie.
Listeners, join in at home. So, number 1, Orange Bird ear headband, $34.99. It looks like it's some kind of printed plastic with Orange Bird on each ear with a sequined orange bow. Buy it or hide it?
I'd buy that one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to buy it. I did say I wasn't going to, but but then it's just so darn cute.
It's very, very cute, yeah. Will this be your first time at Flower Garden, Shell?
I actually went in 2012, Jane.
Ah, okay. So this is going to be a choice of food or merchandise, I think, isn't it?
I think
For
it's
you.
a lot of fasting, a lot of bread pudding, and a lot of merch. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about bread pudding for, our Patreons will be laughing right now. And I'll let you guys in a secret very soon about the bread pudding challenge I'm going to be facing. Orange Bird jersey, $79.99. And oh my God, I just want this for the little spaceship Earth shaped orange tree on it.
It is very cute, actually. And I love I suppose it's the tagline, isn't it, for all of this merch is spreading the sunshine across the back. I do think that's rather cute.
And I would like to say, Jane, I feel that's this podcast's aim, to spread sunshine, but truthful sunshine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Orange Bird Loungefly bag, $85.
Like you have to ask.
Buy it, buy it, buy it.
Yeah, pretty please, because it is very, very cute.
It is unbelievably cute. I'm going to have to take my Orange Bird outfit with me and wear that. And yes, there's a whole range of t-shirts and vest tops and shorts and baseball caps as well available. An uber cute mug for $19.99. But will you be buying that?
I don't know, probably not. I'm not very. I love mugs, but I tend to buy mugs and use them. I don't think it's particularly a practical one to use because it's a bit awkward looking. But it's very nice. If you collect mugs and you want it on a shelf somewhere.
I would love it, Jane, but as I already have over 120 Starbucks mugs, and heavens knows how many Disney ones, it might be a pass in this case for me.
Can I just make a comment?
Go on.
About the tank top?
Yeah.
You know the back of the tank top, Michelle?
Yeah.
It's like a flowery pattern, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
1970s.
1970s wallpaper. I'm sure my mum's kitchen had that wallpaper.
Do you know what? I think my grandma had that wallpaper.
And it's right turning me off that some of the clothing, I have to admit.
Well, I find it a bit weird having it on the back. I'd like it all over and go very 1970s with the flares and the big puffy hat.
Yeah, you want some velour flares, don't you? Some proper,
Can you imagine purple flares with that flowery pattern?
Oh, yeah, purple and orange. What a lovely combination.
It is absolutely 1970 splendiferous. There are other pieces of merchandise that you can buy, such as planters and corksicles. And of course, there is the obligatory trash can salt and pepper shaker, which guess I'll be buying.
I did see that and I immediately thought of you, Michelle. I do quite like the little stepping stone thing as well that they've got. That looks very cute. I'm not sure whether it's frost resistant to go out in the garden like I'd like it to. But,
and I suppose my little buddy Jane will be wanting me to bring back the Christmas ornament at $24.99.
It is rather cute because he's on like a little swing, isn't he?
And to be honest, you can get a little holder for it and have it up all year round.
Even better.
So amazing.
Very cute.
Guys, look at the pictures. Let us know what you think. What is your must-have on the Orange Bird merch situation? Now, we can't have an Orange Bird without our other good IP that sells things, and that is Figment.
Figmenty, yes.
As usual, we have a wonderful Loungefly backpack. This is a bit cheaper than the Orange Bird at $78. Are you a yay or nay?
I'm undecided, only because it's quite a light colour, and I'm a bit wary about buying handbags that are that sort of light because they mark very quickly.
They do, and I love the green they've coupled it with, and I love the fact there's sort of like a Mickey-esque cactus on the front, and they've done a little terrarium on the back that's in the shape of Spaceship Earth. But it's on the back. Nobody sees that damn bit of detail.
Yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful. And again, I'm sure there's people out there that buy Loungefly bags and just have them on display. I have to admit, I walk into, a retail and I'm agog at at the vast array that is out there now. So perhaps people will buy it for that reason. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. There's a couple of little bits that you're not always going to see, are you?
Figment glass terrarium, $29.99.
It's very cute, but I don't think I'd use it.
I think the key word here is glass.
Yeah, it's not going to transport very well, is it?
No. There's a t-shirt. Looks okay. Nice little figment on the front. I love that he's holding that terrarium.
Yeah, nice and simple.
Trinket tray, $14.99.
Yeah, cute.
Magnet, $14.99.
Again, cute.
I'm going to whiz on because this is the usual sort of magic band things and things like that. $54.99 for a magic band. Hello? Hello?
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
I'll buy a torch for $5.99 and flash it in people's eyes in multiple colours rather than that lights up in the park. Sorry, guys. There's also the trash can salt and pepper shaker. That's a must buy.
I'm going to say that's coming home, isn't it?
Instead of a baseball cap, they're going to be having a reversible bucket hat for $29.99. Hats don't suit me like that.
I don't mind a baseball cap, but I'm not a bucket hat person.
There's Crocs, Jane.
There is Crocs, Michelle, and you having witnessed my first ever pair of Crocs that I bought, but I bought them for indoor use and they're furry lined. They're to keep my little toesies warm during the winter. I'm not normally a Crocs person, although the little widgets that they've got on these, particularly because there's Snow White on there, Michelle,
I know.
and Figment, and Orange Bird, they are kind of very adorable.
Well, for me, it's that wonderful trilogy of the things that are close to my heart. Figgy, Obi, Snow White, all on one shoe. I don't like the idea of spending $60 on Crocs. It's just a lot of money, but I totally adore these just for the widgets.
I'm going to say it would be tempting just for, again, it's the aesthetic of them, not necessarily the use of them. But yeah, I do think they look adorable. Whether I would buy them or not, I don't know. I mean, when I bought the ones that I have recently bought, they were in the sale, and that was the only way I was going to buy them at a knockdown price. So, you know.
They may go next to my Minnie Mouse stilettos from Primani that I've never worn and just be worshipped on the shelf.
Maybe, yeah.
If you're going to Flower and Garden, let us know. I'll be there for the first 14 days of April, so if you're in the park and fancy sharing a waffle or something along the lines of an edible, please let me know. Let's hop coasts, Jane. The full menus have been released for Disney's California Adventure Food and Wine Festival 2023.
Cracky, it's all cracking off at the moment, isn't it?
It is, and the thing that strikes me about this particular festival is that the food is very fresh, it's very vibrant, and it looks amazing. It really does. I'm quite gutted this is a festival I can't get to because it finishes on April 25th.
Oh, so it's not very long either, really, is it?
It's a little diddy one. But there are some things that have literally got my heart going boom, diddy, boom, diddy, boom. Over at Food at Berry Patch.
Oh, I know what you're going to say. Go on.
Kenny's Family Cheesecake topped with mixed berry compote. $6.50. Oh. That must be the buy of the century because cheese is keto. Berries are fruit. It's part of your 5 a day. Ding dang dong. Amazing.
I love a good cheesecake, and I have to say, when I saw that, I thought that would be on my list.
Is there anything that's catching your eye, Jane, from when you've scrolled through?
Oh, there's quite a lot of things. There's a very nice looking Mickey shaped chocolatey macaron.
Oh, yes, please.
Now, the only thing is, it is made with Snickers. Now, I'm not normally... Now, you see, Snickers has nuts in, and I'm not normally a nutty person. However...
Oh, she is nutty.
Well, depending on your definition of the word nut. Yeah, quite. But recently, I have discovered that I do like nuts more than I ever gave myself credit for. This is the benefit of going keto and realising that nuts are a good snack. So I am kind of getting there on the nut front, if that makes sense. So because it's Mickey shaped and it's chocolate and it's a macaron and it's got caramel ganache, I might give it a chance because it's even if it has got Snickers pieces in it. $6.75, that's not too bad, is it?
This next item from Food at Delish has got my mouth tingling and I'm literally salivating, and it's not a dessert.
Ooh.
Beef and barley poutine, potato bites with braised beef short rib, cheese curds, stout gravy and lager micro sponge. $9. Get in my gob.
Ooh.
That does sound so good, Jane.
It does, actually.
I think me will be having lots of that. Thank you very much. Anything else tickle your fancy?
Well, there's a couple. I mean, this is at Food at Garlic Kiss, which I think is quite a nice little joke on garlic kiss, because obviously if you're eating garlic, you've got to make sure your other half is eating garlic, haven't you? And now there's carbonara and it's a mac and cheese. So I'm not really going to go for that, but it's got peppered bacon in, so that's kind of tempting me.
Oh, sounds so good.
But it was a grilled top sirloin with roasted garlic, Gruyere, smashed potatoes. I know it's potatoes and I shouldn't have potatoes on keto. However, roasted garlic, Gruyere with, yes, and black garlic chimichurri as well. That does sound kind of rather delish.
That does sound really good. Well, I'm going to go to Golden Dreams, and I won't even say what my head thought that I was going to say there, because it just, yeah, it tickled one a little bit over the name. And they have a roasted beet and goat cheese flatbread, and I don't normally eat beets, or as we call them in the UK, their proper name, beetroot. But it's a golden one, and it's cheese, and it's got that basil pesto. It looks amazing, nice, and quite a substantial thing for $7.25. So I'm thinking, I might need to go with that one, because that's getting my mouth going, oh yeah, baby, that sounds good.
I have to admit, sticking with the garlic kissed booze, there is a raspberry limoncello. Limoncello, grapefruit liqueur, house-made mint syrup, raspberry syrup, and lemon juice. And they've got a nice little white orchid on it to make you feel like you're having something fancy. That does sound rather nice, actually. Raspberry limoncello, lovely.
Well, those of you who like things on the spicy side, hop to Food at Avocado time. They have an Impossible Nacho Mac and Cheese, and it is a cheddar mac featuring seasoned Impossible ground beef, tomatoes, olives, jalapeno, and a scoop of guacamole on the top. If I can say no to the jalapenos and olives away, that for me sounds something really interesting. And I'm not somebody who would want to eat something that normally would be made with the Impossible meat options. But I think that has a lot of flavour, and it will pack a punch at $7.
Yeah, not too shabby at all. I think I'm just going to mention now Food at Pepper's Caliente, and now I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, Camarón a la Diabla, which is spicy shrimp with California chili and cilantro rice. I just think it looks amazing. It's got a beautiful sort of deep red colour that's over these shrimp. So, yeah, spicy shrimp. I do like a nice shrimp, actually. So, yeah, that's kind of appealing to me. Rice doesn't appeal to me too much. I'm just looking at the shrimp.
Okay. I'm going to end off with a great big cluck-a-doodle moo.
Glad you said that.
I know, I was very careful how I said that one, Jane. I really, really was, because I thought in my head, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. I'd have to edit it out. So you can get a barbecue beef brisket slider, slamming the meat here, guys. It's featuring farmstead smoked cheddar with dill pickles on a salt and pepper brioche, and it is this beautiful, wonderful beefiness, ooziness, gorgeousness, and that really sweet tasting brioche. I think at $9, that's a burger I want to smash in my mouth.
There's lots of very visually tempting items over there at the moment. So, yeah, shame we can't get out.
The list goes on and on and on. There's churros. Everybody's getting involved with this food festival, even downtown Disney District. Guys, if you are in the parks, let's have some pictures from you to let us know what you think to these yummy delights.
Yeah, we need somebody to be our taste tester for us, don't we?
And you can spend the money as well. So, Jane, we thought we would play a bit of a review a menu, but in a exciting, different way. So we're going to have a look through a quick serve and a dining menu, both from the Magic Kingdom, and we're going to talk about what things on that menu make us go boom diddy boom diddy boom 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 and think that sounds so good I could eat it right now. Then we're going to choose one which is okay, that sounds okay, I'll have that. Okay. I'm not doing a dance, I'm not doing cartwheels, I'm not getting the cheer squad in. And then the final one is, oh my word, I demand you remove it right now from that menu. So, you chose where?
I've chosen Pecos Bills.
Ooh.
Should say Pecos Bills Tortel Inn and Cafe, to be correct.
Right, shall we start with entrees? What would you eat every day of the week if you possibly could?
Well, you know what my eating style is like, Michelle. So I will be torn between two. I will confess, but it's the Sunbonnet Trio salad with pork carnitas, only because you can get the same but with chicken. So it might depend on what sort of mood I'm in, whether I go pork or whether I go chicken. But it kind of appeals to me because it's like the sort of food I would really like to eat. It's quite interesting actually going back and looking at this menu because it's a long while since I've looked at the menu for Pecos Bills, and it's kind of sad to see how much it's changed from the good old days in some respects. But so I'm viewing this as I would go now and eat it. So yeah, so the Sunbonnet Trio salad with pork carnitas.
And it says edible flowers.
It does, yeah, which is rather posh for a counter service restaurant, and it's $11.79, so it's not overtly expensive either. I think I've picked probably one of the cheaper end entrees that are on there.
Well, shall I give you a good old tip that I highly recommend?
Go on then.
That are going to basically drown your pretty little flowers.
Oh, go on then.
Ask for some nice melty cheese and a little extra.
Oh, of course, yeah.
You know, drown them. Oh,
yeah. I might have to have a side of guacamole to go with though.
As well. Do you know, I miss that toppings bar, babe.
I know. It's that's what I think. I think I looked at it and it reminded me that the toppings bar had disappeared, and it was like, yeah, sad.
And quite sadly, the last time I was there, I enjoyed an amazing taco with cauliflower in, and it was so flavoursome and amazing. And I'm really disappointed it isn't on any of the menus, not the plant-based, not the gluten-free one, nothing. So I'm really upset about that because I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some great options. So Jen, you've got the one you will eat every day of the week. Which one is a bit, if you have to?
Well, I'd probably go for one of the burgers. So, I mean, if I'm going to go for a burger, I know they've got the straightforward cheeseburger, and they've also got the Big Al, which is a double bacon cheeseburger. That's got a maple whiskey barbecue sauce on, which might be a little bit too sweet for my liking. So I'm going to stick with the good old Angus bacon cheeseburger because it's got a burger, it's got bacon, and it's got cheese. So that would be another one that if I couldn't have the pork carnitas, I'd probably go for that instead of, and just not eat the bun, because you know what I'm like.
Yeah, true. Okay. And what do you want removing from that menu forthwith?
Anything with rice. Coupled with, can I have two, please? I'm going to have two. Anything with rice, and then the walking taco, because I don't like the idea of eating something out of a bag.
Oh, gosh, yeah, I've seen that on social media, and it has got jalapenos, so I agree with you.
Oh, you wouldn't want it anyway, would you? No. So anything with rice, out the window.
Can I just say, just as a reminder to people, if you want just a little bit of a taste of something from here, please, please, please look at the kids' meals, because you can have a chicken rice bowl meal, a carnitas. You can have a pork rice bowl meal, you can have a mac and cheese. If you just want something a little bit smaller, and they do come with a beverage, milk or water, and a couple of sides as well. And at under $9, that's a really good value thing, you know, so that you can have little sneaky snackies throughout the day.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there. Right, well, I have gone for the table service.
You have indeed. Where are you going?
I don't know if I am going. I'm not going, but I'm reviewing.
Okay.
I have eaten a fair few times at the Be Our Guest Restaurante, and I am demanding Disney right now bring back counter service at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Because that was such an amazing deal to be able to go in there and have the food in the lovely surroundings. Your children were able to see the inside of Beast Castle. You know, don't get me wrong, it was a slow process getting in through the queue and having to wait for the order. But it was fun once you got your little sort of rows and it landed on your table, and then they'd track you and find you and deliver your little school dinner trolley full of food. I loved it.
Yeah, I think it was a nice way to get in and see the building itself, wasn't it, without having to pay for the big full-on table service.
Yeah. I am going to look at the entrees and I am going to say, yes, 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 every day I will quite happily eat a centre cut filet mignon.
I'll be there with you, missus.
Absolutely. Okay, this potato puree, I might just sort of have a nice little word with the restaurante cast member and just sort of say, you know, could I have haricot vert instead of the potatoes? Because I know it comes with smoked tomato and béarnaise sauce, because I don't really do those potatoes.
Yeah.
But that is something I could have every day of the week. I have had friends who've eaten there and said that the pork chop is also another good one. But I do honestly think if you're going to Be Our Guest and forking out $67 plus tax plus tip to go and have chicken or to go and have the vegetarian option is not going to get your value for the money.
No, definitely. I would be doing exactly the same as you, Michelle.
So the next one, I had to have something that is, okay, yeah, I'm fine with. And that's going to be the French onion soup, which is an appetizer.
Okay.
I love French onion soup, and especially when it has a Gruyere gratin top as well. The only thing is, though, that does worry me, because to get that nice gratination on the top, it does go in the grill. And the soup comes out at 9 billion degrees.
So you have to approach it with caution, Michelle.
Absolutely. It should come with a government health warning, like that they did with McDonald's apple pies.
Oh, yes, I remember all that.
Yeah. So that's the one I'm sort of, okay, yeah, I'll eat it. It's good. It's probably the better option on all of those starters, because the one I'm demanding, Disney put in the bin. Escargot.
Oh, I was trying to figure out where you were going to go. I didn't know whether you were going to go for the escargot or whether you're going to go for the trout entree. So, yes, but knowing your history with escargot, Michelle, I understand why that one needs to go away.
It was them lot down at Dis Down Under,
Yeah.
my lovely friends, Kat and Lewis.
All their fault.
They plied me with alcohol and then made me eat a snail.
Horrible people. Not really, Cat and Lewis.
No, we love you both totally, utterly. And it was an experience. You know, I'd like to just say that if I'm going to criticise food, I have to actually have tried it first.
Of course, definitely.
And now I can tell everybody I have eaten a snail and I didn't like it.
There you are then.
To re-paraphrase Katy Perry. So thinking about another one I want to bin, because I'm being greedy like Jane, I'm going to have to. You know I've got a sweet tooth, and that is my failing in life. Anything sweet.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, when I was there, they had a dessert trio for each individual person. You had a white chocolate chip cup, which was super cute, and it was filled with the grey stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they've obviously realised making that is a lot of hard work, so that's gone.
Oh, okay.
So now you have a chocolate tart with the grey stuff on top, with a splattering of a couple crisp pearls and a white chocolate wafer. Now that grey stuff, even for me, is a little bit too rich.
Oh, okay.
Then they have two incredibly tiny items. They have a lemon jam macaron, delightful but tiny, and then a dark chocolate truffle which was filled with Grand Marnier de ganache. Now,
Nice.
I hate alcohol in chocolate.
Ah.
I know this sounds weird, but I don't like it. So Disney, I need you to do something about this dessert.
They could just keep it with a nice dark chocolate truffle interior, couldn't they?
They could just keep it as one decent dessert. Why does it have to be a trio?
Well, yeah, actually let you choose which one you'd like.
In a bigger size.
In a bigger size, yeah.
Or maybe make something that is more reminiscent completely of the experience of being in a fine dining French restaurant, because you wouldn't get a macaron for a dessert.
No.
You would probably get a religieuse, which is a sort of, it's meant to look like a nun, and it's like choux pastry stacked on each other with beautiful creme patissiere in the middle and some chocolate. Oh my word. Amaze balls. The French patisserie game is so good, and this is the best they can come up with.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is what French dining's kind of, you always associate patisserie with the French, and it seems a shame to not capitalise on that and have something really high end, especially, say, when you're out there and you're paying, a decent whack for the chance to have this food. It's you need to be making the most out of that money, and that's where they could up the game a little bit.
Yeah. However, I've got a tip for you listeners out there. Because if you order the soup, you order the filet mignon, your dessert, you're going to pretend now to be plant-based.
Oh, okay.
I know you've just scoffed half a cow, but the vanilla cake with lemon curd is served with fresh berries and strawberry meringue, and it is the plant-based option available on request in replace of the dessert trio platter. So just come up with some reason why you can't have the other gunk. I've got a chocolate allergy. That'd work.
Well, so you don't need to come up with a reason. You just say, can I have the vanilla cake with it rather than the trio, please? End of.
And smile nicely. I'm paying $67 plus tax plus gratuity.
That's your choice, your money, your choice.
So, guys, that is what I think. That is what Jane thinks. All very exciting, Jane.
It is. And it's really interesting, actually, going back and looking at menus, particularly for myself when I've not been for such a long while, and just seeing how things have changed and whether I like the changes or not.
Absolutely, 100% agree. And for me, picking out restaurants to go and eat at, whether it's going to be quick serve or table service, I've definitely put Pecos Bill on the menu. I really like it in there. It's good hearty food. I love anything with sour cream and guacamole, so I'm totally sold. However, being from the UK, we're not really used to sour cream coming in a sachet. Just saying.
Yeah. We'll forgive them.
Absolutely. Right, lovelies, that wraps up this week's show. Just a reminder, our show is brought to you because it is sponsored by our wonderful friends who support us financially over at patreon.com/Disney Dream Girls. Not only do they have the satisfaction in their heart that they have helped this dynamic Disney duo to create our audio content for everybody, but in return they get exclusive benefits, including early releases of the show, as well as exclusive audio podcast recordings just for them. You can find us on all the socials at Dis Dream Girls. We've got the Disney Dream Girls podcast family where we share and you share your Disney driven lives, so it's great to share. That's it for us guys this week, and it's a goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.